Happy Monday. Brent Tallman here with Fairway Independent Mortgage with a mortgage market update. Today is Monday, March 13th. And here's what you're going to find in this episode. You're going to find the latest rate updates. You're also going to find our next happy hour and some amazing growth and connection opportunities. So let's just get right to it. We actually have a bit of good news on the rate front for the first time in a while. All the rates are down across the board. So conventional average is 6.75. That's down by 0.21 from last week. FHA 6.25. That's down by 0.14. And VA 6.25. That's down by 0.2 from last week. And the reason for this is because the job numbers really that came out on Friday. It's not the number of employments. It's just that the wage growth was pretty stagnant. And so that's what everybody was rallying on. So while it's great news, long-term wise, short-term wise, I don't think we're going to see much market movement. Now that could all change tomorrow because we're getting our CPI index, so the consumer price index is coming out tomorrow. That's the next gauge of inflation. I keep telling it and I'll keep emphasizing inflation, inflation, inflation. As long as inflation is high, and we're at 6.4 right now, the Fed wants to get it to 2%. As long as inflation remains high and elevated, rates will remain high and elevated. They're not really high. Historically, they're actually not bad at all. But I think we need to get into these mid to high sixes. That's going to be our mindset for the next couple of months. There's nothing on the horizon. Maybe in May we'll see a bit of a break. But let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully we'll continue to get good news. But the Fed is going to continue to fight inflation. They're going to continue to put in rate increases. And the good news is almost all the investors and all the banks, even though the Fed does not directly impact mortgage rates, have put in a 0.5 point increase for March. Chairman Powell in his meeting before Congress didn't indicate that they had decided anything on that. They're expecting at least a quarter, maybe a half, and most investors have done that at least. So if that happens, we shouldn't see too big of a hit, even if Feds raise the rate a 0.5 point later on this month. But all eyes on CPI tomorrow. Let's see where that number comes in. And so in that regards, we as leaders, we need to be emphasizing to our clients the value and wealth that is created by home ownership. We need to talk about the disparity between rent and owning. We need to talk about the cost of waiting because people keep waiting. Rates. Don't sell rates. Don't sell payment. Sell value and sell wealth because that's ultimately what it comes down to. One of the best ways you can lay a solid financial future for you and for your family is through home ownership. And so that's what we need to be emphasizing to our buyers. We can rent the rate. Rates will come down at some point in time, and you can do a refinance. So get a house while you can actually get a house. And so with that being said, we're still seeing effects of the LLPAs, not only in Fannie and Freddie, but also in mortgage insurances as well. And so with that being said, FHA, we're going to be seeing a lot more FHAs, and there's a lot of myths and misconceptions about FHAs and what is not allowed on a property. And so FHA doesn't have loan limits anymore. They're up to the conforming loan limits. They're also reduced their monthly mortgage insurance. And so they're going to be highly, highly competitive with Fannie and Freddie. And so you get to know FHA, and if you want to do that on an individual basis, or you want to do it on a team basis or in a group meeting, you just let me know. I'd be happy to go through the myths and misconceptions that have come along with FHA. So with that being said, growth and connection opportunities. Our next Realtor Happy Hour is going to be on Wednesday, March 22nd. It's going to be at Citrus City in Lake Mary. You and your partners are welcome to come and attend. It's going to be from 5 to 7, March 22nd. At Citrus City in Lake Mary. So we hope to see you there. Also I got several people that have signed up for Fanatical Prospecting, which will begin on April 10th. That's Monday. It's going to run for 6 weeks, every Monday on Zoom from April 10th all the way through May 15th. And I have slots for 2 to 3 more people. So if you're interested, please DM me, text me, email me, and I'll get you into that class. Really looking forward. It's going to be a neat class, interesting class, and if you're looking for accountability, you're looking to elevate your next game, this is the class for you. So With that being said, please remember, now is always the best time to buy. Take care. Have a great week.